For decades, one question haunted parents, politicians, and pundits alike. Do video games cause violence? One man believed they did. With religious convictions, legal muscle, and a flair for chaos, his name is Jack Thompson. And he declared war on the entire industry. This is the story of a crusader turned cautionary tale, a timeline of lawsuits, outrage, and obsession. The rise and fall of a lawyer who thought pixels could kill. This is Jack Thompson. Jack Thompson was born in 1951 in Cleveland, Ohio. He earned his law degree from Vanderbilt, and he earned his law degree and then moved to Florida, where he would later be admitted to the bar. But before he ever mentioned a video game, he was already declared a war on the media. In the late 80s and early 90s, Jack set his sights on shock jocks like Howard Stern and musicians like Two Live Crew. He called them immoral dangerous, a syndrome of cultural decay. He didn't want to critique them, he wanted to ban them. But then something else caught his attention. Something newer, something more powerful, video games. In the early 90s, games like Doom and Mortal Kombat shocked the public, politicians, and called them violent filth. The media panicked and Jack Thompson saw his new target. He called the games like Doom a murder simulators and claimed they were training children to kill. And after a tragic Columbine high school shooting in 1999, he went into overdrive. The shooters were fans of Doom. That was enough for Jack. He sued companies like ID Software, Sony, and others. His legal claim? That these games taught the killers how to shoot. But the court disagreed. Every case was dismissed. No link was ever proven, but to Jack it doesn't matter. He now declared himself a real-life warrior. In 2001, Rockstar Games changed everything with GTA 3, a violent open-world playground filled with crime, satire, and chaos. For millions of players, it was revolutionary. But for Jack Thompson, it was filth. He launched a personal crusade against Rockstar. He called it GTA a cop-killing game. He went on to talk shows and anyone that would let him spew his bullshit, and filed lawsuits. And then, in 2003, a tragedy gave him a new case. A 17-year-old named Devin Moore shot and killed 3 officers. He was reportedly obsessed with GTA Vice City. Jack sued Rockstar, Sony, and Walmart. His argument? That the games caused the killings. But once again, the courts threw it out because no significant link or no legal standing, just outrage without evidence. Jack Thompson grew more erratic in the coming years. With 2005, he published a fake game idea where players would kill the game developers. It was satire, violent, and extremely intentionally offensive, which is extremely ironic since he tried to have others banned for the same behavior. He offered $10,000 to any developers who would make it. Penny Arcade, the popular webcomic, donated the $10,000 to charity in Jack's name. He responded by threatening to sue them. He tried to ban Bully, calling it a Columbine simulator. The judge actually played the game with Jack in the room, and ironically, the judge filed a restraining order against Jack because of his unprofessional behavior. By now, Jack was suing judges, opposing lawyers, and even the Florida bar. He wasn't just fighting games, he was fighting the entire legal system. In 2008, the Florida Supreme Court had enough, and they permanently disbarred Jack Thompson, citing bizarre, unethical, and unprofessional conduct. This ruling wasn't subtle, it was a legal beatdown. Jack could no longer practice law. He lost his license, his cases, and his credibility. The man who wanted to silence an industry has been silenced himself. After Jack Thompson's disbarment, video games kept growing, the evidence kept stacking. Study after study found no link between video games and real-world violence. And in 2011, the court case ruled in Brown v. Entertainment Merchants Association that video games were protected just like books, music, and film. Jack Thompson faded into irrelevancy, but gamers never forget. He became a meme, a punchline, a lesson in the moral panic, and in a strange way, he brought the gaming community closer together. Jack Thompson wanted to protect people from video games, but in the end, it was the video games that were protected from him. His story is not one of victory, but of obsession, of fear, of failure. This man who tried to ban video games and ultimately lost everything trying.